No, and they ate too many sweets. I need to find something really.
What?
So I ate too many sweets. I need to find something real to eat.
What you been eating, Marcus?
Alright, welcome to the Derketo 434 on YouTube
Huh?
broadcast. Today I'm doing something a little different. Today we're doing the Derketo girl. She is for 2 days. This guy, he built this this nice base, and I've been asking him, to help me, and he gave me a few things. He won't invite me to his clan, so so I was just laying out on his Derketo altar for like the last couple days. I'll just come on this the server and lay on his altar, and he give me a few things, and then I would he's giving me stuff. Cool. And he wouldn't like let me in. So today, this is like the third day. He came outside, and I sent him a few messages, trying to say, let me in your clan. I'm at the altar again. It's like the third day, and so I realized his doors was open because they shut. If you don't shut the doors behind you, they stay open for like 30 seconds. So I spun around. I said, I know what to do. I spun around and ran into his base, and then it did that little hatch in the back. It was open. So I jumped down there. I ran and I went that way. It's like a fish room that way. The other way is his like his bedroom. I don't know what he's getting. But and then I just stayed there, and I was like, look, I just died here. And then I found the fridge. The fridge was open, so I grabbed some food out of there. He finally just, I told him, if you give me the skinning knife, I'll work the altar. And I'll work the altar for you. And he was like, I guess he was like, okay, cool, I guess that's how I prove myself. So, that's why I'm gonna go work the altar for him. And, that's just, this server. The server's a lot better than model server. Model server is very toxic. Oh shit, it gave me some armor. His name is the Exile. And like I told him, I said I'll go, work the altar. So that's what I've been doing. I'm over here so I can stream. There's a lot going on in the other server. I'm gonna get y'all up to speed. Give me just a quick second. Put this over here. I don't want to be carrying that stuff. Okay. Let me just... Can I put this in here? I can't. Alright, okay. So, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So that's what's going on over here. Let me backtrack one more time. So for 3 days, I was running down this beach. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you more of this server. The server is a lot. It's a little bit more friendly. I was on this server before. I don't know if you go back and watch some of my videos, you will see me on this server. I had a house. I had all this stuff built. Then I jumped servers, and that's when I got into that big one with the whole Alpha Clan thing going on. Probably should have just stayed on this one. Oh, don't want to fight here. Like I said, probably should have just stayed on this one. Because I mean, here, people have been allowed to, like, build stuff on the beach and, like really have a decent community where people are, you know, thriving and doing different things. And, it's not so hostile. The other one is a battlefield. And I'm going to get into that whole story, but I'm going to stick to this story. So the story of this one is, see, the guy I just left, what was that? It's like right over there, right? Oh. Alright, so he lives there, and then look right here. Look right here. Somebody else lives here. Well, I'm gonna check and make sure that this is not his. There's like a fish, it's like a little fish hut right down the way from him. Let me see who this is. Us. See? They live here, and then somebody else lives over here. I can't find a door. It's getting dark. But, you know, as I go up this, you know, as I go up the beach, you're gonna see more houses, and you know, everybody's not like harassing each other. Look, there's another house. It says here. What does it say? And that's what I mean about, like, the toxicity of the other, should've got me,
God take you!
Alright, so that's what I said. So, I had a house, had all that good stuff. I left for a while. I come back, my house is destroyed. I don't know who did it or why. But that was the end of that, you know. Come back, I'm in the desert. I come back, there's a whole community here. Like, and the thing about this server, every time I've gotten on, there was like, there was always somebody new. There's always somebody new, like running down the beach or coming. So, and I never seen that in my other server. Like, there was never anybody new. Like, I guess they run around the map a little bit and like, that place. Anyway, long story short, get back to this server. I see that house. I see this guy thriving. I see him doing well for himself. So I said, you know what? This is the perfect time for, you know, to change up a narrative. You know, do something different. And so I take the same character. I went down, learned the Derketo religion, and I just like, look, you know, I just want to be a Derketo priestess, and that's what I'm kind of doing in both servers. So I told him I was at the altar, cause, you know, I need food, need water, need all this stuff. Like, help me, or I'm just gonna die here every day. And you know, he brought me some stuff. He was cool about it, you know. And then when I came back the next day, told him I was out there. He didn't really say too much. And then today he happened to come outside, left his door open. I mean, I was following him a little bit, and then I was like, oh man, his door's open. I said, I got like 30 seconds, I can run inside. So that's what I did. I bolted. I bolted inside of his house, and I was like, I'm not leaving. I mean, you can kill me and kick me out, but basically, like,
Who's there?
for the most part, for the most part, he had me trapped. You know, I can't open doors. So.
Curse you!
So finally, I told him, "Give me a knife. I'm gonna work this altar." You know, so what I do, and so he agreed to that, I guess, and gave me some armor, and you know, sent me on my way. So I'm gonna go out here and slay some bodies and bring back some stuff. You know. And that's where we at. I don't know if he sent the clan invite or not, because I was typing, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. And at the same time, give y'all the opportunity, you know, to see this world. Now, speaking about my, like, look at this. There's people everywhere. House, something. Let's see who owns it. Alright, speaking on my other server, so remember the Black Hercules server. You know, you saw the couple purges that happened. We survived those, but eventually Gravel Top came, and then they took us out. We ran all over, ran all the way up to the cove. Then we finally found a new spot that was next to the city. I stopped streaming that because I kind of felt like somebody had, you know, watched the stream and decided to, you know, like troll us or whatnot. So I ended that, and well, anyway, we were able to Hold on. Get back to the story in a second.
You picked the wrong fight.
Alright. So, the story goes like this. So we found a new home by the, I forget the name of the city. It's, oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Give me a sec. Alright, let's see. Map. Alright, so we were in the city over here. You know, over in this area. City over here. Living, thriving community city. We were in this area right here. Hiding out in between the mountains, trying to stay low key. We ended up eventually getting found. This guy named Duty Finger griefed us about 3 or 4 days. We tried everything not to move or, you know, go anywhere else because we just felt like we would grief more. Back against the wall, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Well, something landed in our lap. I can't go into detail what it is yet. We were able to get bombs. We were able to get bombs, and then we proceeded to, you know, raid this guy Duty back. And then the guys, Gravel Top, who had tried, they had one guy, you know, kind of trying to be nice and not be nice at the same time. You know, did what he calls a counter raid. We're raiding one guy, he's gonna raid us type of deal. Doesn't understand why you would do that when you're trying to be cool with us, but he ended up raiding us. I mean, well, raiding, attacking our raid, basically defending Duty. And then says Duty was supposed to give him his base, but Duty said, "Nah, I ain't giving you nothing. That was a lie. Fooled you or whatever the case. They didn't get anything out of that deal." And now we're like sworn enemies, you know. Gravel Top, I mean, we already were, but now they're really like the bad guys. I don't. At this point, there's no fixing it. You know, mending that relationship with them because of the constant hypocrisy that keeps going on. You know, and I told them there was a bunch of cowards a couple times. You know, for the simple reason, you attack us, who's the lowest man on the totem pole, who's living in stuff like this. You know, these little brick buildings. Living in stuff like that, you attack us, but you won't attack. You won't attack Duty. You know, what sense does that make? None whatsoever. So, anyway, so I will be getting back on that server. It's a lot to see, lot to show, lot to do still. But today I'm doing this thing. Just trying something different. So, the story goes, Black Hercules died fighting Duty. I don't mind if my characters died fighting people. It is what it is. People, make it more dramatic. He died. Look at all this. I want to let y'all know, all these guys are different. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same. Well, there's one person built this right here, but these guys are not they're not clan members. but they live right next to each other.
Attack!
With like
Die!
no problem, you know. This is what I was trying to carry on my other game.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
You know, this is what I was trying to create. Like a little, you know, our own little community, you know. I built the L house. You know, I could have built, you know, a little jail. Yeah, man, probably can't get out. The heck is that? Oh, it's PvP time. So during PvP time, that's when the thralls will get active. They attack you. Sucks, but you know, look at this. This is nice. Like, what's all this? So they do attack each other. That's what I'm taking. Cause that I could the other day I could walk all the way up to that door. Today I can't. Start heading back. But this is what I was that right there. When I just walked past, that's what I was trying to create. I wanted that right there at the hand, like a little, you know, building, not too much work done, not too defended or defensive, just a little spot out there. Come by, see all the nice stuff we got, you know, hang out, fight with each other, you know, especially now because we didn't know the game, you know, we didn't understand, you know, we hadn't did all the dungeons, we don't know the game still, even to this point. I have no dungeons done on her, and this is like my second character. I got on it first, didn't understand it, turned it off, started up a new character. Sandstorm. But yeah, just thought I'll stream a little bit of this. But I like the way this narrative is going. You basically come up with your own story. So my goal was to, you know, I don't know why. I just kind of seen them and I just decided that was what I was gonna do. I don't know. But yeah, I seen that place. I seen that. I liked the area. I liked everything he had going for himself. And that's when I was like, yeah. I'm just gonna, you know, message this guy and talk to this guy. And so far, so good. You know, hopefully, you know, I can show him that, you know, and, you know, other people in the community that everybody's not the same, you know. Every game is not being played the same either. I guess I'm gonna keep going until my whoa, skinny knife break. Oh, furthermore, we were
They're coming. Oh.
our clan name was Divine Flame. We switched it to Alpha Clan because everyone's afraid of Alpha Clan. I'm also thinking about doing these journals on, because on this game you can write journals, and just thinking about start journaling. I'm gonna build like a little table and like have my journal slate on it, and just start journaling like the story, like, you know, starting with, you know, Black Hercules to now, you know what I feel the story is from, you know, my viewpoint. And that's what my YouTube channel was supposed to be, you know. Just what would happen in this MMO, and it's been a ride from you know, getting on the server, building our little homes, Celestial starting up the little clan, going into each other's buildings, finding a spot, started building. You know, a few of our friends show up, to losing it all, to running and being on the run, to, you know, to back to rebuilding, to having our backs up against the wall again, trying to stand our ground, to the raid, to no, before the raid, meeting Mole Man. You know, the old man in the treehouse is what I always remember him as. You know, the old man in the treehouse. Alpha sped. We got a little waterway. Huh? Oh, he's gonna put his traps in here. Really? That's smart. That's really smart. But I was saying, to meet Mole Man, the man in the treehouse, you know, who knows the game, who's been like researching and playing for a while, and knows what everything is. You know, he really is a wealth of knowledge, and you know, he's always constantly telling us where we can get stuff and how we can build. So, what an excellent addition to you know, to the team, to the raid, to this point now, which is like another new beginning. You know, a new beginning, part 3. Oh, man.
Taste death!
Just keep running into people's homes. Model server, you will never see this. Yes. Trying to make it to the top. I think it'll be a hatch up here. Oh yeah, the other community, nah. It's you don't see people, and if you do, it's a fight. There's a fight on site.
Someone's coming! Here!
There's definitely a fight on site. I should have went to that camp. So I gotta keep going down. Alright, so it's broken. Time to head home. He didn't give me anything to fix it, so just that. Guess I'm gonna save first. Send him a message. Alright. Alright. So I told him the knife broke, and I'm not sure if he invited me to the clan or not, but if he didn't, it's cool, because I was gonna prove that, you know, I could be a great Derketo priest, you know. I think somebody might have killed his dogs.
Friend or foe? Stand to be seen.
Help! Alright, well that's it in this one. Thank you guys for watching, subscribing, and all that good stuff. I got to jump on my next server because it is PvP time, and I have to check for my stuff, and I cannot show y'all what's going on because of operational security at the time, but I will bring y'all up to speed when we can. And I'm out.